Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, Steven, with the last Fan Fridays for this week. Hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. Let's see how this one ends up wrapping up. Christian issuing a challenge and sending out the Latias. Ooh. Versus Larry the Flygon. Oh, Larry the Flygon. That's such a good name. So, let's go and see the Mega Latias coming in. Alright. Interesting way to open up with the Mega right there. Larry's going to go for that U-turn. Guess he's just going to try to throw down some super effective damage. That was actually pretty strong. And there's going to be that. So now we have Sylvia, which is going to be the Milotic. And I think that it's going to deal pretty well with the Latias, that being a special defense tank. Oh, I was about to say, that took a lot more damage than I was even expecting. But the critical hit comes through. Leftovers is going to heal up some health. And there's going to be, ooh, a thunder coming out from that Latias. Now we can take the damage and know that it's going to survive, or not. Except for the double crit! Wow, okay, that is very unfortunate right there. And now we have Flygon coming back in and throwing out that U-turn once more. So there's that. Super effective hit comes through, Latias goes down, and now Steven also returns. So Fluffle. So it looks like we got Altaria all in a Fluffle against the Rayquaza. And we're going to see how this one ends up going. Now, Rayquaza could probably bring, like, isn't going to be too much of a threat against the Altaria, I can see. Mostly because Cotton Guard, that if there's an Altaria getting set up, that this could go really well. And it just actually goes for the straight up Hyper Voice and nukes down Rayquaza just like that. So that happened. And in comes Kyogre. So Kyogre's going to come in, it's going to get its Primal Reversion, get all that alpha symboling going on, and throw out some damage. Well, not damage just yet. It goes into some kind of cool looking animation and Primordial Sea comes out. That's what I meant to say. So Draco Meteor coming out from that Fluffle. And yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage. Will it be enough to KO? No, it will not. Even with the critical hit. Oh, that's going to be a free Ice Beam from Kyogre. Now, this Altaria is a tanky Pokemon. And it doesn't go down either, even to that super effective hit. So that's going to be a withdrawal right there after using that Draco Meteor. So Sableye comes in. And yeah, that's going to be an Ice Beam from Kyogre onto Sableye. Good amount of damage right there. Will-O-Wisp coming across. That's going to burn the Kyogre, and that's going to not really. I'm wondering what that's really going to set up, because like Kyogre's burn, Sableye didn't go for the recover, and now it's down like that. Also, I don't even think that was a prankster Sableye then. So Kyogre doing a lot of work right now. In comes Larry, that good old Flygon that we've been seeing. He goes for that U-turn again. Guess he's just like hard choice, going to go for that damage. Yeah, gets the feint on Kyogre. So now it's going to be like a switch out into like, okay, Kyogre's gone. Most of the legendary threats are out of the way. Let's go and switch it out back into something else. And now we have Fluffle. So we have Altaria that can just kind of throw out. Looks like a really offensive Altaria. So hit point, special attack investment is my guess. Maybe some speed thrown in there. Switches out. Doesn't like that it can't really do anything to the Swampert. And Swampert to counter out the Swampert with the Swampert going against Swampert is what we're looking at right now. So the Rock Slide going to eat up that hit, not really do too much. And Ice Punch going to come across. So Ice Punch onto the opposing Swampert, gets the Freeze Hacks. And little damage lost to Life Orb. Opposing Swampert's frozen solid. Well, that's just going to be another hit from the Ice Punch. Or a free switch to set up with Larry. Yeah, so still frozen, not too much threat coming across, and withdraws the Swampert, decides, you know, I don't want to see what this guy's up to, a little worried about whatever is going to happen, and goes into the Swellow. So there's an Outrage. He's going for the straight up damages right there, and it's not enough to KO. Oh, I was really hoping for that. Like, if you want to see Flygon being a beast, that would be the one-hit KO move right there. But does good enough, gets the 2 hits on the Swellow, and now there's really not many options left for the opponent. He's got a frozen Swampert to deal with, but we're probably going to see some confusion after this one from that outrage. So, big hit. Doesn't finish off Swampert. Gets confused from fatigue. Swampert stays frozen. And that's always bad. That's always really bad. So, confused, breaks through the confusion, gets off the outrage. Now it's Flygon's time to shine. All the legendaries and all the threats are out of the way. He wants to go and do some work. Some Metagross comes in, and that's going to be the wrap-up right here. So, because of the outrage, there's the confusion. Could make it complicated, but just keeps going for that outrage. So yeah, probably choice Scarfed. Getting some damage in. Not really going to be a lot, but doesn't really want to switch out, so he's just going to leave in Larry to get knocked out by doing whatever he can. Good resist, though. Snaps out of the confusion, gets that other outrage in there. And yeah, just going to try to trade some damage here. Gets Metagross to about half, little over half. Meteor Mash is going to be the one that comes in. That's going to finish up the KO, but then we also have that Swampert that can throw down Earthquake. And we still have some damage left on Altaria, even though the Bullet Punch will probably be very rough on Altaria. And we still have this Pokemon we haven't seen yet, Gallade. So not the Mega Gallade, which is interesting. And just going throughout the Shadow Sneak, just like, screw it, let's see if this will KO. No! Very bulky on that Metagross. Meteor Mash going to come in. Boom! And survival right there. Goes for the close combat, says, whatever, I'm faster, I'm gonna deal with this. There's the KO. And that was a pretty interesting battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video rounding out Fan Fridays. I hope you all had a nice week, and I hope you all have a nice day.